Hi, my name is Chloe Wright. I'm a biology major at Kennesaw State University, and today I'm going to talk about models of communication. So, in my opinion, in its most basic sense, communication has three parts: a message, a sender, and a receiver. So, it's not just a one-way stream. It's not just the sender throwing a message and the audience receiving it. There's a lot more work and a lot more feedback from the audience goes into it than people realize. And there's also outside circumstances that need to be ignored in order for the audience to get and retain the message. I like to put it in terms of a ball game or a game of catch on a busy day in the park. So a ball game consists of a thrower, a catcher, and a ball. But if we're in a park, how can you tell that the ball that's in the air is directed towards you, not towards someone else? Things like eye contact and body language are crucial for this. It's the same thing when talking to an audience. You have to address them specifically. You have to use body language and eye contact to clarify who you're talking to, who your audience is, and you need to get the same thing back from them. The catcher needs to display the same sort of body language, the same sort of eye contact to say that he's ready to receive the message or the ball. There's other things like lighting in a big auditorium or the sun being in your eyes in a ball game that can play into effect. The environment will really affect the message and how it's received. And another thing is stamina. If I were to throw a ball and I sat there for 20 minutes aiming it and aiming it, I'm going to lose the attention of the audience. And it's the same thing with a speech. If I spent 3 hours talking about something, people are not going to be able to pay attention unless I have breakout groups and I have other things. They're not going to be able to maintain the attention. So it's really important to keep your message packaged properly. And you also need to think about who your audience is. So me being a thrower, if I know how far my audience is away from me or what their level of understanding of the material I'm talking about is, I can then aim my ball or my message properly at them. Because if I'm talking at a level that's much past where they are, if I'm talking at rocket scientist level, and it's going to go right over their heads, quite literally in the ball game. Or if I'm talking to them as if they are kindergartners, they're probably going to get frustrated, they're going to get bored, and they're not going to listen to me. Or if I throw the ball directly at the ground, in case of the ball game, they're going to lose interest. So in this way, a ball game is very similar to a conversation. You have someone speaking, someone receiving, and it's not just me talking at the wall. I need whoever my audience is to be bouncing signals back and forth so I know that my message is being received. And I also need to cut out other distractions like the sun being in your eyes in the ball game. I need to make sure my volume level is heard. I need to make sure you can see where I am. And I need to communicate to you that you are my audience. So both parties put the same amount of effort into a conversation, as well as in a ball game. People are both decoding and encoding symbols at the same time. Thank you. Bye.